Have you seen the US stock market? What is going on in the economy? My name is Emily from the channel Mindfully Trading, and in this video we're going to explore the effect that the coronavirus is having on the US stock market. We're going to look at the SPY, Dow Jones Industrial Average, look at some charts, some graphs, so stick around and let's dive right in. Before we begin, just a reminder to like and subscribe this channel so that you can stay up to date with the latest content about trading. Okay everybody, so here is a daily chart of the SPY. It's actually 2:30 for me here in the UK, which means it's just after 9:30 over on the East Coast, and the market has just opened. So I'm quite intrigued to see what's going to happen here. As you can see, we've had this crazy big drop down from last week. So it all started from the 21st of February, which was actually just over a week ago. It was the Friday, and then on the Monday the 24th is when the stock market actually gapped down and opened here. So there's this really big move from this Friday right here all the way down, and this green candle is where it closed at the end of the week on the Friday. So those 5 days, just such a massive move, a big drop down. And pretty much all because of the uncertainty and the fear going on in the market, in the economy with the coronavirus. As you can see here on the chart, in those 5 days from gapping down on the Friday to the Friday at the end of last week, it's actually dropped just over 1,000 points, the SPY. So it's a massive drop down. And just to show that to you, I'm going to just scroll out so you can see the bigger picture, and we can see the gradual bullish stair stepping up that is a nice uptrend on the SPY. That's why they say that bulls take the stairs, but bears just jump out of the window as they come all the way back down, getting on the underside of these indicators. I do have some major pivot points that I've put on the chart here, these red lines, and you can see that this red candle right here just completely blasted straight through that, no resistance whatsoever. This green candle, however, has come down, it's touched this pivot and it's bounced up. Now this could be a simple bounce back from this red move, and then we may make another drop even lower and break through this pivot point. We just don't know. I don't think a lot of traders know, and that's what's causing all of this volatility, all this uncertainty in the market. As you can see, we did have this corrective period back at the end of 2018 where we did do a similar drop, but nowhere near as severe as this drop that we are experiencing now. So really big shift going on in the market. So that's the SPY. And here we do have a quote that was put up on the 27th of February. This was from Bloomberg, just stating that the world economy faces the worst year since the recession back in 2009 as the virus hopes fade. So it's just reflecting the uncertainty. I mean, we're always having fears of a recession, but it has been over 10 years now, and this coronavirus may trigger a recession. We just don't know what's going to happen, but it's all cracking off in the US stock market. Now let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average just to compare with the SPY. And as you can see, it very much follows the same pattern here, the corrective period back at the end of 2018 and the steady growth here with a few different drops down. But as we get right to the top, there's just this completely huge drop down. This is just crazy. And again, from the close of that Friday, we've gone from 28,899, and then at the Friday that's just closed of last week, it actually went down to a low of 24,684. And just to show you, that is just a crazy move in simply a week. As you can see, it's dropped 14%, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and it's crazy, just over 4,000 points it's dropped. It's just bonkers. And just again to show you that as we zoom out, this is just crazy. We're completely on the underside of all of the moving average indicators there, and once again it's just leaving us all in a state of uncertainty. Biggest drop that we've experienced for a long time. However, as the SPY was making these huge drops down last week, it does provide opportunities for trades. As always, you can always follow the trend and short these positions. However, myself included, sometimes it can be quite tricky to find a short on these stocks depending on where you were trading in the world. But there are some available that give you opportunities. So the TVIX, which generally does trade in an inverse to the SPY, has provided some really sound opportunities for long positions last week. And then that last green candle on the SPY that closed on Friday is being reflected here in the TVIX as the big red candle. So this inverse does give a chance for traders who prefer to go long, such as myself. Also, the coronavirus stocks that have been trading on news have been making some really big moves in the market. And once again, these volatile moves are providing opportunities for traders. So it's not all doom and gloom in the stock market. It's just pretty tricky. So what does this all mean? Well, here is a graph of confirmed cases from the coronavirus. This was actually taken at just before midnight on the 1st of March, and you can see here that we've got just over 88,000 confirmed cases globally of people who are suffering with the coronavirus. And just an extension of that, here are the confirmed deaths from the coronavirus taken the same day, 1st of March 2020, and they are just under 3,000 confirmed deaths from the coronavirus. However, as I said before, it's all happened so quickly. The World Health Organization is working on creating some treatments available for it. And moving on to this last graph I've got here, there are actually a number of recovered cases. So people are recovering. There's just over 42,000 people who have experienced it and are recovering, so that's really good. It is not all doom and gloom. As this has all happened so quickly, there's been so much uncertainty and fear being reflected in the market, which is probably a result of all of these massive moves. But people are recovering from the coronavirus and there is still hope. As we get this virus more under control and new treatments become available to help people suffering with this, we will start to get in control of this and may be able to prevent a recession or any further damage being happened to the market. It has been historical that the US market is resilient and there is always still hope. Meanwhile, the extreme volatility in the market does provide opportunities for day traders and other traders to be able to capitalize on these extreme moves. What do you think will happen? How do you think the best way is to trade in a bear market? Or do you think a recession is on the way? So many questions are being asked by traders and we'd love to know what it is that you think. So please do comment below with your views on the current state of the market. And if you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you. Bye.